Hey, it's Ed here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis with Elliott Wave theory for gold. Let's jump right into the charts. So starting here on daily time frame and looking at the scenarios from these highs of around $2,071 around the March 2022. Since then, again, we had a few different ideas coming down with this structure. We had a few different ideas where we had this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then looking for this as some kind of connector wave, or we would have this as some kind of three-way structure, some kind of correction here and another three-way structure. Both of them were saying that we have some kind of potential reversal areas here. Either we had it from here where we would have this as three ways, and then another three-way structure. Both these are measuring fine as extensions. The issue with these lows here, or any of these basically, is that this structure and this one has some kind of divergence. Not the worst thing ever, however, this looks like a five-way structure more than this one. This looks more like a double correction where we have an ABC connector, ABC down here, so a WXY, and that's why I don't really like to partner it up with this one. Also, the structure, if we started from here, we have already taken it out on RSI here and not making good structure. So that's why I do feel like the better structure is that we have this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and somewhat an extended fifth here. The third definitely does not get any kind of extension here if we are measuring it out. Something like this, 1.236, not really good, but I think that is something that we just have to accept at this point. If we end count here, we can be looking at the retracement here. And the 1.618 again is the maximum we want to see. $1,606 at this point would be the max for the potential B wave or any second wave structure of a correction. So this would be an A wave, then these structures here would be the B wave. This is the low at the moment that we have here, and this structure here is lower than this one. So it does not really give a good looking structure here, but I feel like we have to be adjusting it something like that, and then 3. No really good looking structure here at all. I can't really get good measurements there. Have to be accepting it the way it is. So what's the count here that I'm going with? It's this one that we've shared before. Before we did not have this as a diagonal. I had the potential of this being the start of a C wave here. Oh, sorry, C wave that is going up, and that is that. Again, that is something that we discussed before on the previous videos if you want to check those out. If not, that is all good. So again, as we talked about these structures previously, it does not really matter anymore. The idea was that we had a five-way structure into these lows of A wave, then an expanded structure here for that potential B wave. At the moment, we have yet to take out the highs of wave A, so this is still called a running flat. If we go beyond the $1,807 area, we would be calling this an expanded flat. Now, for the last structure here, I have to note that wave 3 here is the longest structure. Generally, when we have a contracting diagonal, we would like to have the wave 1 as the largest one. But again, based on the many other resources out there, there is a basically a rule where if wave 1 is the largest, or if wave 3 is larger than wave 1, then again it can't be a contracting diagonal. My opinion on that is nowadays it has been shifted more towards if it has a contracting look, I would be willing to accept it, although it does not really fit the extension targets. Again, here, if we are comparing it, we can see that it clearly is larger than the first structure, and that's that. Can't do much about it. We do have that very small slight divergence on smaller time frames here and in here. The RSI is highest here at the moment on third wave tops, and now we could be getting another way higher here, getting that potential last fifth in, potential 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It could be that we are still within that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of that third, so we would need some consolidation here for that another higher time frame fourth, and then one more up higher for that fifth. At the moment, if we get to the 1.618 extension, basically, we would be right around the 0.382 that I always have been talking about as the minimum retracement. So that there's at least some kind of confluence around the $1,820 area. So that is definitely an interesting place. As well, that would be taking out this area here for potential liquidity. It could be also just called a stop loss because we have not really established too much of a range. This has rejected from these highs though. So there is potential already shorters here that has stop losses again still here. If they had the stop losses based on this previous high, this has been so long ago that I'm not quite sure if that is still relevant. But yeah, that is that. This is basically, again, that was wrong degree. But that is basically the count that I'm going to go for with this now, and looking for Monday to take out these highs at least once more to get us some kind of good divergence here at the end, and hopefully not taking out any kind of new highs here. On very small time frame, again, this was the Friday's dump where we had that three-way structure. Everything was seen also in the indices, so the expectation here could be that we are getting that last leg upwards. Here we would again have that 1, 2, potentially 3, 4, 5, and if indeed this was the end of fourth, we would have this as a 1, 2, and then this whole thing would be third, fourth, and fifth. Again, the previous structures have been seen as a five-way structure. At least to me, those look like five ways. We do have, well, these are already starting the divergence from here, which is a bit abnormal. Maybe that is third of third, I'm not quite sure. But they have been having divergences all the way up to these tops, so that is definitely a key thing here. And yeah, one or two more highs here, and then we would be, or at least I would be looking for some kind of a dump here. Definitely setting some alerts here, so don't forget to look at this. I haven't been looking at our trading gold for quite some time, as this has not really been too pretty of a structure. Especially this structure here made me very of this whole asset, because I definitely don't like this structure in here. I did not really like the idea of having this as forced to be a three-way structure, but again, now that everything has played out already, we just have to call it as a three-way. Nothing else there is there as an option for me. But I think that is going to do it for this video on gold. If you made it this far into the video, I would appreciate the likes. Link to my free Discord server in the description below. And for now, I thank you for watching and hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you in the next video. Bye bye.